I've been writing letters to. I've sent a letter to New Orleans to Baton Rouge. Well, we can start with this.
Let's start with this.
And who's our next mayor? You know what I mean? What we got to choose from to get the job done.
Right now, I don't sound like anybody.
What needs to be done, sir, to get the job done, in your opinion?
The job done, we got to start from the top. Barack can only do so much, and the people we allocate to talk to the folks down here can do so much.
Suppose Obama's going to build a hospital for you to go to? Sounds like a good job opportunity.
We need hospitals, we need schools that work. Instead of investing money in prison systems, we need to invest money in the people. We still have areas in New Orleans East that's dead zone.
Everybody should do for you. Don't do for yourself.
We got to do for self. But we elect people in leadership who are not doing the job. That's the bottom line.
If we start recalling these politicians, then you see action. Right now, as long as there's no recall, talk. We can recall. Revote the one change. You don't have to vote. First things first. Recall. And you'll see how much action takes place. Right now, they're not afraid because they know no one's going to recall.
But the thing that I'm angry with, we vote people in office that they come around kissing babies, hugging us, and showing up at church. As soon as they get in office, we don't see them.
And as soon as they
you only see them on the news and having sexual affairs or they're stealing money.
We don't see them, we don't recall, we don't do anything but complain. So recall. Bottom line, recall. And we're just as afraid as they are because we do nothing but talk. 24/7, talk. Action speaks louder than words. Recall.
But we need to come together in numbers. One person, I go and complain and be okay.
Amount of people, all we've got to do is start signing petitions, start making phone calls. Recall. Who has ever been recalled?
No one.
Exactly. So what are they afraid of?
I think people don't believe in the system. Once you lose faith in the system, you lose faith in recall.
There's no excuse in not recall.
I'm just telling you.
Young man.
Have faith in yourself.
Young man.
Yes, ma'am.
You are the system.
I am the system. I vote these folks in, and then they get in office, they don't do the right thing, and then I go to the office and let them know.
You do yourself from the grassroots in the neighborhood. Form committed action groups in your neighborhood. Those are the ones that your politicians have to respond to.
But they're turning their back on those folks right now because I'm in touch with a lot of the grassroots organizations. And they're so frustrated.
What you have is your vote. They're dependent on your vote to get them reelected.
But every year we get our votes together and they promise us and they meet with us, they meet with the ministers, they meet with everybody, and then they do the opposite. And then we right back at.
Then what we have to do as a group in our neighborhoods is to make sure we pull a candidate that's going to represent us as individuals.
But we do that every year. We get together and we put them in office, and power at times corrupt.
It does.
Make
You know what I
an
mean?
example of someone and do a recall, and you'll see the rest will start doing what they're supposed to be doing. But as long as we complain like we are now and nothing happens, no one has ever been recalled. And that's the question why. All it takes is signing. X amount of people. Very simple. And we won't do
And the way you
that.
start that is in your neighborhood. You get your petitions going from your neighbors.
The way we start.
Yeah, when we, as a group. Now, I'm talking about, you talking about New Orleans East, that's what I'm saying.
Well, that's where I'm at. Like I said, if something happened to me, I got to get on the highway to go to a hospital.
You have a councilman that represents you in that area.
When I contact that council person, she's so upset that she don't, off the record, she's frustrated. They'll tell you one thing on the record, but when they pull you on the side and say, Mike, I'm trying, I'm calling, and I'm running to brick walls, what do you do? Come on, talk to me,
As a community, when nothing's happening, all those grassroots areas have to come together. And you network to get the proper candidates in there.
You think our community is together?
Yes. Yes.
All right.
That's the way you do it. And all you do that is by network with the groups across the city on this area to make sure that they're on the same page with you getting the right candidates that's going to cause some sort of change in your own community.
Well, I'm starting with myself and the groups that I'm able to work with. That's all I could do.
Well, I'm a part of it, so I would like to be involved.